Aww.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mastermind creations, MNEMO and Motif. So here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front, we have a lovely shot, of MNEMO and Motif. Surgeon. Archivist. Up top, you have MNEMO and Motif. On the bottom, just words, things, barcodes. Warning, don't eat anything in this box, that could be very bad for you. On this side, MNEMO, Motif. On this side, MNEMO, Motif. On the back, you have your obligatory product shots that can do things and stuff and things and more stuff and more things. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is not one, but two collector's cards. You got one for MNEMO. See a nice shot of them there. On the back, you have the tech specs, if that interests you. And you also have one for Motif. Again, a little shot right there of him. And tech specs, if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have MNEMO and Motif, and this is Mastermind Creations' take on IDW, Rewind, and Chromedome. And here they are. You get a nice two-pack of figures here this time around. So who should we look at first? We'll take a look at Rewind first. So here's Rewind in his alt mode. He is a memory stick. That's just, yeah, not a whole lot to it. You just kind of fold them up into like a rectangle here, but yeah. That's getting close here, so we can take a look. So the details, which are pretty much the same details we'll see in robot mode, but you get some nice gold, some nice red. I love how the gold has the red trim going around it. It's a nice little touch there. And just a lot of weight. A whole lot of weight going on. And the main body just done in black there. This back, you get some more gold, some more of that little red trim going on there. And there's the top, there's the bottom, things and stuff. He slides as memory sticks should slide. Hooray for sliding memory sticks. And for comparison, here he is with the Titans Return Rewind. Just so you can see how that works out. And yeah, just two blocky dudes right there. So there you go. So yeah, that is basically it for his alt mode. What you see is what you get, and it's what he turned into. So hey, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Hey, you can get a pretty good spin out of him. But to transform Rewind here, what you want to do is you want to grab hold of where are going to be his arms. You just kind of pull them up and out like so, just to get that out of the way. Then you come here, you open up this panel, and that will allow you to bring the leg down. There's a little tab that goes up in here, so you just pull that down, get that untabbed, bring that down, and then you just unfold the leg. I like that there's a little this little panel here that comes down, and that will fill in the leg right there, which looks quite nice. And you just flip this section up. You want to bring the foot over. You want to bring it over using the ankle tilt, and then you just rotate his toes out. Then just bring that up, and then you just close this around. I'll just tab right in. You can see how that panel just fills in that gap right there very nicely. Then you just rotate the thigh, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse, guess what? Just like the first. So you just give this little wiggle out and up. Open up this panel, bring that down, Then you just flip this in, just bring the foot out, so you bring out little toesies, bring it back in, close it all back up, and then rotate, and there you have the lower body all done. And now we move on to the upper body. We just bring his arms down, rotate at the bicep, and then rotate his wrist so everything is oriented properly. Second verse, just like the first, down, rotate. There we go. Then we just bring this panel back, flip out his head, close it back up, and there you go. There you have Rewind in his robot mode. And he's a good-looking comic booky rewind. I definitely dig the design of him. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin as the noggin. And nicely done head sculpt there. Nice metallic blue for the eyes. Got that orange there for the mouth plate. And pretty much everything else is what we saw in the alt mode, so there's not too much new going on here. We do get some little bits of silver there on the hips. Got some silver knees, silver toesies, and more at the back. Again, a lot of what we already saw. But very clean transformation. And now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you get lots of wiggly waggly. You can look up a good bit. You can tell a squirrel. Can look down a lot because the base of the neck is also on a hinge, so you can just kind of bring that up, bring that down. The shoulders can rotate. They can do a full 360. The shoulders are quite snug on my copy. Can move in and out. You also get a little bit of forward and backward movement there. You get bicep rotation. You have full bend there at the elbow. The hands are on a ball joint, so you get wiggly waggly rotation. You do have a waist joint. You do have an ab crunch going on in there as well. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You get a bit over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet, well, toes anyway, can move up, they can move down, and you have the ankle tiltage. So that is basically it for Chromedome's alt mode. Oh, actually, let me, I didn't show off the bottom here. There's the bottom, so you can see what's going on there. He does technically have visible hair syndrome. It's in there. You can turn his head around if you don't want to see his face under there. You can always just turn that around. Hey, totally up to you what you want to do there. But yeah, that is pretty much it for his weird looking alt mode. I mean, it's kind of cool too, but also weird at the same time. It's weird but cool. Cool but weird. I can work with it. But there you have that. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So his transformation is a bit more involved than rewinds. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just untab this little panel here, untab this panel, just flip that down like so, and then just bring this out like that. You want to take this panel here, just untab that, and that will allow you to untab the arm. You can see the wrist just plugs in right there, so just bring that out like so, get that out of the way. And then you want to, this is going to be his knee, so you basically just want to bring the knee in a little bit so you can straighten his thigh out and bring this little red piece up. And then this will swing around and this will come over and tab in, and that will lock all those joints into place right there. And we can straighten his leg out, rotate it so the red is now facing forward. Then you want to come here to this piece and you want to unclip this. Bring this out of the way so you can undo this little locking tab. So bring that up. That will allow you to rotate his foot forward. Then you come in here, you see this little section of the wheel. You just get your nail in there and you just flip out his heel. And it's a little gray piece. You can see there's a tab right here that's going to go into this slot right there. So you just line it up and just tab that in. Like so. That will keep the wheel from rolling. And that makes his foot, and we are done with his, this is where my tongue stops working. We are done with his leg. So second verse is just like the first. So undo these panels, undo this panel, bring this out, untab this, and get the arm out of the way. Again, just bend the knee a little bit, and straighten all this out. Bring this little red piece up. Swing this around to lock that in place. Then you can straighten that out, rotate. Then you just undo the toe here so you can undo this little locking tab. Rotate the foot forward, come in here, flip out the heel, and tab in the toes. And there you go. You can pretty much angle these however you want. And there you have the lower body all done. So now we move on to the upper body. So we'll just finish up his arms here. So you just want to rotate at the bicep and then rotate this panel back out. And this little section right here will just flip in, and then you just bring all this up. All that will tab in right there. Then you come up to his shoulders. You're going to untab this section here from the wheel. Just bring that down, and you want to rotate the wheel itself in like that. And that will just tab in to the side like so. Now you just take these. These will just swing over on a double hinge. You can just take this, just kind of flatten it out. And there you have an arm all done. Guess what? Second boss is just like the first. So, rotate, rotate, flippity flip, tabbity tab, untabbity tab, bring down, rotate, tabbity tab, swingity swing, bring that in, and then we got the arms all done. So now we're going to work on the chestial region here. So these brown pieces, you just want to push these up, and also slide up to make his chest. That's a pretty cool little trick there. Simple but effective. And then we're just going to unlock all of this here. So just undo that. Open this up. You don't really have to open this up, honestly, but you can do it if you want to. So open that up, and then just take this section here and bring it down, and that will free everything up so you can bring up his head. Just get it halfway, and then you want to undo this section, rotate the cockpit in, close it back up, and then rotate this entire thing around. You close this back up, and then just bring this down, which will bring up his head. You can turn his head around, and then this will come up, this will fold down, and this will tab in right there to lock everything in place. And there you go. There you have Chromedome in his robot mode. And yeah, it's a nice looking comic booky Chromedome. Oops, get that wheel. There we go. But yeah, nice looking comic book Chromedome. My only complaint about the robot mode is maybe like his chest just need to be a little bit bulkier. But all in all, I think they captured his look from the comics quite well. But let's get in close here, not on his abs, but on his noggin. That's the noggin. Again, nicely done head sculpt. You got some nice gold for the visor, mouth plate done in yellow. But nicely done head sculpt. And detail-wise in robot mode, it's pretty much a lot of what we already saw in the alt mode. Not too much new gets revealed here. But still nicely done. Got the big old feet. And it's a very clean transformation, as you can see. Everything compacts up nicely. It's got a little bit there on his back. So nice, clean transformation. Now articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. So you got, oh, there, wiggly waggly. You can look up, you can do a total squirrel. You can look down a bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. Your bicep rotation. You have pretty much full range of movement there on the elbows, the wrists, on a ball joint. So you have your wiggly waggly rotation. The hands can open and close. The index finger. Don't want to drop him. That's not part of it. His index finger is a separate piece. Now these three fingers are just one piece. Just a hinge at the base there. He does have waist rotation. No ab crunch, but got the waist rotation going on there. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Again, these bits you can angle how you want. Thigh rotation. You have nice deep knee bend there, over 90 degrees. You also have kind of a shin. You have shin rotation if you need it. Hey, why not? And the feet, they can move up a bit. They can move down. You have ankle tiltage. And you also have a toe joint there. Make sure it doesn't come untabbed. You have a toe joint that can move up Not down too much, but you can move it up a little bit. And of course, you can adjust the heel to help you support any poses there. So now let's run through the accessories. You get a couple of accessories. You get some optional hands here. You just get kind of a posed, just relaxed hand. You can use if you want to, and the hands swap out very easily. They're just on a ball joint. Just pop it out. Pop it on. There you go. You can have that going on. If you want to, you also get a pair of his surgeoning hands with the spikes coming out of his fingertips. You can see the spikes are done in a nice silver. And you can pop those out. Pop on his surgeoning hands so you can do all kinds of surgeoning on your brain. Have that going on. Or you can be cosplaying as Freddy Krueger or something. You know, hey, all things you can do. If you want to do it. Why not? Dare I say why not? And you also get an optional head with some doodads coming out of it. It's still nicely detailed there. Some nice silver paint going on. And to swap the heads, you have to undo the screw here on the back of his head. So just give it a couple turns just so it'll pop off. And new head on. Just tighten that up. There you go. You can have that look going on if you want to. And the last accessory is for both of them. You get this pair of hands here, and this is adorable. This is precious. So you just pop Chromedome's hand off, and then you pop Rewind's hand off. Again, it's just on a ball joint. These are a little tighter. Yeah, come on. Come on, there we go. And you just pop that on, and now they can hold hands. Oh, that's precious. That is just precious. Come on now, come on, come on now, come on now. That's precious. That's just precious. Now, the one thing I don't like about this is the fact that that Rewind's hand is the same color as Chromedome's hand. Would have been nice if they had, been able to paint that white. I mean, if it bothers you that much, you can get, get a little bit of white paint and just go in there and paint it. But still, that's just precious. So there you have that. And now for comparison, here they are with Mastermind's Rodimus with Mastermind's Megatron. And here they are with the Titan's Return, Rewind, and Chromedome. So you can see how that works out. So there you go. So there you have Rewind and Chromedome, and yeah, a nice set of figures here from Mastermind Creations. They do a really good job of capturing that comic book look. My only complaints, and they're minor complaints, really just nitpicks. I wish Chromedome's upper body, his chest, was just a little bulkier, and I wish they had painted Rewind's hand for the holding hands accessory. But other than that, really nicely done figures. They're solid, they're sturdy. As you can see, they can hold a pose very well. Just fun to mess with. Just overall, very well done, good quality figures, and I am very, very pleased with them. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Mastermind Creations' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Mastermind Creations, Nemo and Motif, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. You know what? How about we go out for Chinese tonight? Ooh. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but just wanted to let you guys in on some information. In case Megatron happens to be walking around, spreading any, misinformation, just so you know, I'm the captain.
No, Captain!
That's a lie, all lies, I'm the captain.
Hey guys, just want to let you know, despite any of Rodimus's delusions, I'm the captain of the ship.
Cool, Captain.
Then you shut up!
So, Chinese food? Yeah, Chinese food.